The Zorthari fleet had hunted prey across galaxies, their claws dipped in the blood of 1,000 species. Ruthless, efficient, and armed with technology stolen from every world they'd conquered, they believed no species could match their might. So, when their scanners detected a lone Terran vessel drifting through Sector 9, far from any known human outpost, they saw it as easy prey. A chance for sport. Commander Vrax clicked his mandibles in satisfaction. A single Terran ship, he hissed to his officers. We disable it, board it, and bring back trophies. Their species is arrogant. Let's teach them fear. The Zorthari dreadnought, Crass Thor, adjusted course. Its escort cruisers fanned out, surrounding the small, unassuming Terran vessel, the ISS Valiant. No weapon systems were active, no shields raised. It drifted slowly, as if lost or damaged. Easy. Vrax opened a channel. Human vessel. You are surrounded by the Zorthari Empire. Surrender, and we might let you live as slaves. Silence. Then, static crackled on the comms before a single human voice responded, calm, cold, and eerily composed. This is Commander Eric Thorne of the ISS Valiant. You made a mistake. The Zorthari bridge burst into laughter. Vrax leaned back in his command throne. Arm ion cannons. Disable their engines and weapons. Prepare boarding teams. Seconds later, pulses of energy screamed through the void, slamming into the Valiant. The human ship remained still, untouched, its hull glowing faintly. Shields had activated after impact. That shouldn't be possible, one of the Zorthari techs muttered. Then the Valiant moved. It didn't turn to flee. It charged. Vrax's smirk faded. What is he doing? Fire again. Destroy them. Another volley surged toward the Valiant, but it weaved through them with impossible precision. What looked like an aging human frigate was suddenly moving like a predator, each maneuver precise, deadly. Then it fired back. Not with missiles, not with lasers, but with a beam of pure kinetic energy, condensed into a narrow lance of dark light. One Zorthari cruiser evaporated in an instant, its hull folding like paper. Another exploded seconds later, its core breached. Panic erupted on the Zorthari bridge. That's impossible. That ship doesn't have that firepower. It's just one vessel. But it wasn't just any vessel. The ISS Valiant was a Black Ops prototype, humanity's answer to decades of watching other species war among the stars. Designed not for defense, but annihilation, it housed experimental tech the galaxy hadn't even dreamed of: dark matter compression weapons, adaptive AI, and an onboard combat neural interface directly synced with its commander. Commander Thorne wasn't flying the ship. He was the ship. With every thought, the Valiant moved, reacted, struck. A dance of destruction flowed through the battlefield. Zorthari vessels tried to regroup, but their communications were jammed. Their targeting systems failed. Their energy weapons were absorbed by the Valiant's hull, reflected back with twice the force. One by one, the invaders fell. Vrax stood frozen, staring at the chaos. His fleet, his pride reduced to debris in mere minutes. Desperate, he ordered a retreat. The Crass Thor turned, engines flaring. But it was too late. The Valiant was already there. Commander Thorne's voice returned to the comms, but this time it wasn't calm, it was steel. You attacked a lone human ship. Now you'll learn what that really means. A final pulse surged from the Valiant, not a weapon, but an EMP wave. The dreadnought systems died instantly. Lights dimmed. Weapons went cold. Engines failed. Then, the human ship slowly approached. Inside the Zorthari bridge, emergency lights flickered. Vrax could see the Valiant now up close. It was scarred, scorched, but it moved with purpose, like a wounded animal that still had fangs. Then the final horror. Dozens of human boarding pods launched from the Valiant, each carrying black armored soldiers trained for one thing: retribution. No mercy. No surrender. Vrax collapsed into his throne, mandibles trembling. He had heard tales about humanity, about how they had survived extinction-level wars on their own planet, how they had turned their rage into innovation, how, when truly threatened, they didn't run. They evolved. And now he understood the one rule every wise species had quietly agreed upon after first contact: don't poke the humans.